Hi and welcome to Your Partnership Business Bites. We're here at the Cornwall Channel and we've been joined today by 12 business owners taking time out of their business to work on their business and not in their business. I'm Jay and I'm the Your Partnership Ambassador for Business Bites. And I'd like to share with you the importance of working on your business and also using the connections around you. Today at the Cornwall Channel, we've had our guests join us headshots for video and here in the studio for podcasts, talking about who they are, what they do and why they do what they do. Welcome to Your Partnership Business Bites. We're here at the Cornwall Channel. We've had an awesome morning already. We've had a workshop, we've had a great mastermind, we've been brainstorming some fantastic details and an overview on personal branding. And here with me today, I have Coach, Adi and Debbie joining in this fantastic podcast. And we're going to find out a bit more about everyone. And I'm going to start with Coach. Hey, Coach.
Hiya, how are you?
I'm good, thank you.
It has been very, very good today. Very, very good. For people that don't know me, I work with youngsters. I work for One and All, which is a CIC. I also work for the PFL, which is a new professional American football league in the UK that's forming. But I work with youngsters that want to commit suicide and soldiers that want to commit suicide. I give back a lot. I love it. And I do it via sports, whereby people can enjoy themselves, and there's no pressure. And you listen to the youngsters, and that's what it's all about, is so they can actually talk to you. But it's just there's not enough places out there. I'd love a wellbeing centre in Cornwall, and something I'm working on at the present stage. And so if you need any help, I'm here. So
Fantastic.
The kids understand the big man's around. So it's good.
And it sounds, Coach, as we've spoken as well, you do really work with all different kinds of people, but predominantly you work with people that are looking for a bit of help and looking for a bit of support, aren't you?
Very much so. I get contacted. You wouldn't believe who I get contacted by, Premiership soccer stars to rugby stars that have got some mental issues that they don't want to talk about to anyone else within their organisation because they feel frightened. I'm dyslexic. You're not going to catch it, so it doesn't matter, but there's so many people out there that just want to talk to someone. And because they trust us and they understand that I've been through the same, they just open up to us, and it just makes it so much easier.
And do you find that the sports side of things gives that common awareness of a connection?
Yes, very much so, because it's if it takes their mind off it, and it is about sports. It's about them enjoying themselves instead of being stuck in a classroom or stuck here or stuck there or in an office. You can come out and enjoy yourself and just relax. I have a boombox. We have music going. It's about fun.
Yeah.
And we'll do an hour and we'll sit down and have a break and we'll have a talk and all of a sudden everyone's talking, and then it's really, really good. And then we do that for 6 weeks, and you see them perform and get better and better and better, and it's fantastic.
And I'm sure through that progress you also see them opening up more. Do you see them that kind of talking a bit more?
You see them become leaders. They take ownership of the program, i.e. they name each team that they're playing for. It's like, this week with this week.
Fantastic.
But they, because I turn around and tell them I'm 106 years of age, they go and put all the cones out and do this for me and do that.
So they get involved.
They get involved.
Yeah.
From word go. And even if
Yeah.
they say, I don't do sports, I go, well, I need someone to help me because I'm so old. I can't carry this. And they go, I'll help you.
Yeah.
I'll help you.
Nice.
And that's what it is. It's just understanding. I think working on the door for 15 years and being a bodyguard for 5, you get to sum up situations really quick. It's not hard to sum up a situation. You don't need a computer. Just look and listen and
see and hear, and wonderful. So who are you looking for to help you create this? Because being around your coach, there's a big impact coming, isn't there? You're already creating a huge impact, but you really want to go out there and really be big with your impact. So who are you looking for to help you on that journey?
I'm looking for people to help me with the projects that I'm doing. I definitely would like to have a wellbeing centre in Cornwall. I've been around and had a look at most of the wellbeing centres, and the kids won't go in them. They won't go in them because they don't look inviting, if that makes sense.
So you want to use your experience, your awareness, thinking about the kids and pulling something together that is inviting for them, but it's a safe space. They can open, they can communicate, they can
no
be
drugs,
heard.
no alcohol, no gangs.
Yeah.
And I've got a project in London which is the same.
Fantastic.
Every one of those kids there wanted to commit suicide. They're not now.
Yeah. Wow.
And
that's an impact.
so I want to bring them down.
Yeah.
They've never even seen the sea. They don't even know what it looks like. They went, what, sand?
So I'm going to take them from what you just shared with us, is that anyone that is feeling like they could really help in a small way, but in a large way, in any which way. And I know we've got companies around us today and businesses around us today that are already part of that with you, which is great.
Yes.
And so anyone that is listening to this thinking, I want to be part of this, and just reach out to you and have that conversation with you.
Please do, because it helps these youngsters to actually see their faces and to listen to them, that there's someone out there that actually cares. There's a blimey,
Nice.
We've got equipment, we've got this, and
good.
It makes them feel
Heard, seen. Fantastic.
Special, and they are special.
Thank you, Coach.
That's all right.
Thank you for
My
sharing
pleasure.
that. Gosh, powerful.
Sorry.
We're going to get emotional, I think. Right.
No, we're not talking.
Okay. All right. So, thank you, Coach. So let's have a chat with Debbie. Debbie, thank you so much for joining us today. It's lovely
been wonderful.
to have you.
I really enjoyed this morning. It's been really good.
Good.
Yeah, a step out of working. Well, rather than working in my business, I've been working on it, and the people have been here this morning. It's been a really lovely atmosphere. Really nice.
Fantastic. So I'm going to put the spotlight on you because why wouldn't we put the spotlight on you and everyone here? Everyone needs the spotlight every now and then. So tell me, who do you help? How do you help them, and why? Give me a roundup of what that is for you.
Well, I've been in accountancy since I was 18, which is a long time ago now. It was I started off on a YTS scheme, which is basically the apprenticeship scheme as we know it nowadays, and I just like helping people. Do you know what I mean? There's so many people out there who haven't got accountants, or who've got the wrong accountants, you know what I mean, who are not giving them the help and the support they need in their businesses. And especially in today's climate, more so now since COVID, being on top of everything in your business is so important. Do you know what I mean? It's so important to keep on track of things and know where you're up to, and just be in control. So many people who are not in control of their businesses, it's frightening really. And that's what my job is, to make sure that you are in control and to alleviate some of the pressure. Do you know what I mean? We're a one-stop shop. We do everything. We do payroll, VAT, bookkeeping. You can leave everything with us. You haven't got to worry about it. You do best what you do, which is working on your business, and we do everything else. So
fantastic.
It's a no-brainer to me.
Yeah.
You'd be surprised how cheap it is to actually outsource.
And so if somebody is listening to this and they're feeling a little bit nervous, they're feeling a bit anxious really, that they haven't addressed this, and it's something that maybe keeps them awake at night, and it's the first thing they wake up in the morning, but they're nervous about making that move because of feeling I should know, and
just give me a call, come along, we can meet up, we can have a free chat. It's all free. First consultation's completely free. We can have a chat, we can look at things. You can either come to me, I can come to you, we can do it over Zoom, see where we're up to, see where you need the help, and then we can take it from there.
And do you find, have you had people come to you and almost be a little bit embarrassed, a little bit?
I had one lady come to see me in February last year, and she actually cried because it'd been keeping her up at night, and she'd been that worried about it. She knew she needed to do something. And we sat there. It was a good hour and a half, and at the end of it, she actually cried. She said, I can't believe that I just feel so much has been lifted.
That release.
Yeah, and that's what I'm there for. Do you know what I mean? That's what I'm passionate about, is taking this pressure off. I'll do what I'm good at, which is accounts and everything else, and you go and work on your business, which is what you're good at, and leave everything to me. And everything will be filed, everything will be done, and then you haven't got to worry about it.
Wow.
You can sleep at night.
And the power of that I'm hearing there is, if you're not worrying, you're not nervous, you're not anxious, you're not panicking about those things, then it's going to enhance all the good stuff that you do, whatever it is you do.
You can work on what you're best at. Do you know what I mean? Everybody, no one's good at everything. Do you know what I mean? You wouldn't give your accounts to your mechanic to do or whatever. So you go and do your bits and let me do my bits. And you haven't got to worry about it. It'll all be done. It'll all be filed. Everything will be done on time. You've got nothing to worry about. So give it to me.
Nice. Yeah, that sounds like, even hearing that myself, it just feels kind of like light, you know, and kind of, you've got them, you're hearing where they are and what they need, but actually you're also saying, we've got it, and I'll call you if I need you, and I'll ask what I need for, and that's it. So is it just you, Debbie?
No, I've got a wonderful team behind me. I've got Emma and Will who work in the office, and I've got a part-time admin lady. So yeah, do you know what I mean? I couldn't do what I do without them behind me. Do you know what I mean? They're brilliant. With all thanks to them.
And so with that in mind then, what size businesses do you work? Do you work with individuals? Do you work with big corporate? What?
We work with, do you know what I mean? We've got people who just need a basic tax return, right through to 2 PLCs that we act for in London. So we've got clients all over the country, really.
Amazing.
From small right through to huge.
And with the team that you've got behind you, I'm assuming then that really enables you to really do what you do and how you do what you do, but be able to expand and
do you know what I mean? The growth rate has been exponential since, even through COVID. Because the amount of bad accountants came to light during COVID. I even heard of accountants furloughing themselves and leaving their clients with no one to go to when they really, really needed the help and support.
And you were there.
And I worked all the way through COVID. Do you know what I mean? I was answering emails and phone calls over the weekend just to give people that
comfort, that support, that guidance, and
I'll still answer emails today over the week. If I know it's going to put that client at ease over the weekend, then I will do it. If I know it can wait till Monday, then it can wait. But if I know it's going to put peace of mind to them over the weekend, then I'll answer it.
That's amazing. What more? I mean, get in touch. Speak to Debbie. I think at the end of the day, money, finances, we don't necessarily go into business unless you're you, but we don't necessarily go into business to talk about those things. We want to do what we're good at, and we want somebody else to then support.
And if they're not working right, then nothing's going to. Your business is on the route to failure if your finances aren't right.
How can we get hold of you?
We've got a website which is www.gw-accountants.co.uk.
Fantastic.
Or you can email us on info@gw-accountants.co.uk, or just give the office a ring.
Wow. Gosh, all the details will be at the end for everyone that we speak to today. And I think I can speak for everyone here. Like, that was great. That already feels calm. I'm already just going to call Debbie for the sake of calling Debbie, which is great. And she can point me in the right direction. But thank you so much, Debbie.
You're
it's
welcome.
Really enlightening.
It's been really enjoyable.
Really, really good. Thank you. And we've got Adi. So hello. Thank you for joining us today. So share with me who you are, what you do, and why you do what you do. Give us an insight.
So my name's Adi, a company called Trusted Tech based in Truro. So my background is ex-military, ex-army, and then I've done IT support for basically 23 years now. Within my IT support roles, I've been DV security cleared, which is one of the highest clearances you can have in the UK. So along with those clearances, there's a lot of data security, information security. So part of what my business does is the IT recycling. So I'll come into a business, I'll remove all the equipment that they don't want, laptops, desktops. They still have hard disks in, or they have loose hard disks that have come out of other machines. I will then destroy those disks using a piece of equipment called a degausser. That will then provide a report to say that your information has been destroyed. So the businesses that use me will then obviously comply with GDPR so that their data has been destroyed. Mm-hmm. The company will then not fall into anything like a data breach, because if they fall into a data breach, then you're looking at potentially reporting your company to 4 different other companies, like the FRA, the ICO, cyber fraud, that kind of thing.
Gosh, wow.
And ultimately, you'll end up with a big fine. So with records now, you will get fined for each individual record that you hold on that data bearing device, not just the hard disk itself, which could ultimately, make your business insolvent. Gosh. Reputational damage. You may never get back off the ground again after that.
Yeah. Wow.
And on top of that, I sell refurbished equipment. So for the likes of, the current climate, things are very tight at the moment. So I'll refurbish equipment, I'll sell them. Obviously, they're going to be cheaper. They've been used, they're second hand. They still have, new bits of hardware inside them. and they'll also be sold with warranty. So now you could get 3, 6 or 12 months warranty. So you
Wow.
still know, even though they're going to be cheaper, that it's, you still got that peace of
Yeah.
mind. You're going to sleep at night saying, this good bit of kit is still going to last me a while.
Yeah.
And if it's under warranty, anything goes wrong hardware-wise, you still bring it back to me.
Nice.
So I also do, repairs, upgrades. Say,
Yeah.
for example, your hard disk might be full. I run that room. I tell you what, I'll upgrade the disk. Now, you can still keep the same machine, but it obviously it'll last a little bit longer.
You can enhance it rather than just kind of throw it away.
But
And
also part of what I'm trying to achieve is the fact that Cornwall's very high on sustainability, and especially the circular economy. So if I can keep things going as long as possible, for example, like say upgrades, so they keep using that same piece of equipment all the way through to the end of life, it's better for that as well.
Yeah.
Plus, and also, the carbon footprint. I'm based in Cornwall. A lot of other companies that do recycling aren't in Cornwall. So obviously you're trying to keep that carbon footprint down. I'm based in Truro. I can come out, quite soon to
Yeah.
where people want me to come out. And it's all about keeping everything down, making sustainability.
I love
That's what
that.
it's
I
about.
love that connection there. So it's not just one single use and next. You're actually keeping it going, but keeping it updated for the person that's using it. Because I think in these days we're all using technology in some way, shape, or form, and it's
Yeah.
important. And we're carrying data, and
Yeah.
most of us need it to do what we're doing in one way, shape, or form. So for you to enhance it and keep that going and be there to support them if they've got any challenges, I think is fantastic.
Yeah,
Really
definitely.
good.
Yeah, like I say, I've been doing IT support for over 20 years, and this is just another factor I've brought into that side of things.
Yeah.
And if you have got machines, you've got to keep them updated.
Yeah.
Whether it be Windows updates, antivirus. I mean, cyber's quite high right now.
Yeah.
And on top of everything I'm doing, I'm also selling with another company that I've partnered with a piece of cybersecurity equipment,
Fab.
which is new to Cornwall.
Wow.
It's been through the GCHQ Accelerator program, so it's all
That's
It's all
exciting.
kosher, yeah.
Yeah.
And this is quite a new thing out in the market for me at
Wow.
the moment.
Gosh.
So I'm hopefully going to get that out there to make businesses more secure and help
Fantastic.
them gain their Cyber Essentials accreditation.
Amazing.
So-
Trusted Tech. Right. Well, and how can we find you? Social media, LinkedIn?
Yeah, Trusted Tech Truro on Google.
Fantastic.
LinkedIn, usual stuff, website, email, Facebook.
Put
Insta,
Trusted Tech
Twitter.
in and you'll find AD. I love
pretty
that.
much, yeah.
Cool. Right. So let's wrap up. Quick fire, hyper focus. What have you got out of today, being here today? What does that look like for you, Coach?
I've thoroughly enjoyed it. I've having talked to different people within different jobs. It's highlighted my where I need to improve, but also different ideas of how I can progress with the projects that I'm doing.
Fantastic.
So I've
cool.
really enjoyed it. Thank you
Good.
so much.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Debbie?
It's just given me the time to actually step out the business and focus on me, because at the end of the day, it's me that runs the business. So speaking to other like-minded individuals and hearing what you've had to coach has been really enlightening. So yeah, I just want to take it the next step now.
Fantastic. Amazing. AD?
Well, I've actually learned something about myself today, which is obviously part of the exercises that we did on what type of person that I am, and therefore how I can progress myself and my business in the future.
Amazing. Wow. 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 That's all I've got to say. Thank you so much to all of you. AD, Debbie, Coach, thank you so much for joining us today at your Partnerships Business Bites. It's been incredible. Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks.